People gathered in San Francisco today to witness the end of an era. In a matter of seconds, a public housing project that was both a center of crime and an eyesore came tumbling down. Greg Liggins was among those to witness history today. He's in our newsroom with a report. Greg?
Well, Diane, these two buildings are now just a pile of rubble. It was quite a scene in San Francisco's Visitation Valley this afternoon. The stage had been set for the implosion of the notorious Geneva Towers, and thousands of people from all around the Bay Area went to see the buildings come down.
I don't know. I thought that would be cool. I've seen it on TV, but I've never seen it in person before.
Thousands came to witness San Francisco history. The surrounding hills were dotted with spectators. Others took to their rooftops. The setting was like a theater, with the Geneva Towers acting as star of the show.
You couldn't have asked for a better stage.
When the curtain rose, the action began.
I've never seen a building go down by explosives, so, you know, it's kind of exciting to see it come down like that.
It seemed like it happened real fast.
Dust filtered across the landscape as the complex was brought to its knees, though not everyone was impressed.
It wasn't as big as I thought.
Are you disappointed?
A little.
But most people enjoyed watching the behemoth snap, buckle, and crumble to the ground.
It was certainly exciting.
At first it started going boom, boom, boom.
I'd say we had a perfect job.
It's a lot better in seeing it in real life than television.
Go see buildings blow up. You know, it's pretty cool.
And here's a look at the aftermath. This is what 600 pounds of explosives can do to a twin 20-story building. Work crews will spend the next couple of weeks clearing away all the debris. Diane.
Greg Liggins live in our newsroom. Thank you, Greg. Nearly 30 years of problems at that public housing project came to an end in a matter of seconds today. Julie Hayner takes a look back at the Geneva Towers' troubled past and a look ahead to what will be built in its place.
Even though one of San Francisco's most notable failures is now history, the memories of its checkered past aren't so easily erased. The public housing project in Visitation Valley was a place plagued by drugs, killings, and mismanagement for nearly 30 years. Firefighters on hand for today's demolition say they remember the danger of responding to calls there all too well.
Be bottles, rocks thrown at you, large angry crowds, bowling balls thrown at you, bicycles dropped from roofs. Anything they could get their hands on and throw, they would throw.
The 20-story Twin Towers were built in 1967 as a private apartment complex for middle-income tenants, but they failed to attract renters, so the Geneva Towers turned into public housing. Over the years, as the owners failed to maintain the property, the complex fell apart. At the same time, it became popular turf for rival gangs and drug dealers. The crime and housing conditions got so bad, the federal government took it over in 1991, then closed it 3 years ago. Today, many of the former residents returned to say goodbye. Despite its troubled past, some say this is the only home they've ever known, which makes today's implosion bittersweet.
For the majority of the tenants, it was good. We got along very well, and everybody loved everybody, and we knew everybody, and we were a happy family.
You know, I went in and out of the building throughout my life, growing up and everything, childhood, and now that the building's going to be destroyed, it's kind of sad, you know, to see it go.
The federal government, along with San Francisco, plan to spend $74 million to revitalize the neighborhood. 341 low-rise housing units will be built here, including nearly 100 units for seniors. Job training, police, health, and social services will also be provided.
Oh, I think it's the best thing that ever happened to this neighborhood.
Even though it's being torn down, it's the beginning of a new day.
Crews will go to work beginning Monday to remove the piles of rubble. Officials say it'll take about 2 years before the replacement housing here is complete. In San Francisco, Julie Hayner for the 10 o'clock news.